Hello, my name's Nicole, and I'm a writer, and I have some apologies to make before I start, aside from the fact that you're like at this level, but you will hear airport noise because I'm by an airport. I want to apologize for the wind because I don't have any of my mics. It's my view right now, so let me share that with you. And I'm not going to apologize for the seagulls because everybody has something to say. In this particular moment, we are June 2nd, 2025. You know, people just have to say their piece. I want to talk to you about bargains. The current word is deals. Let's make a deal, right?
Make a deal!
That's the world we're living in. I don't want to talk about deals. I want to talk about 4 bargains. And I just want to offer this view. I walk around history in my books, and we are now at a moment in history. We're in the moment in somebody's past. One day, this will be the past. And we need to think very clearly about the bargains. So I want to start with bargain number 1. And in order to do that, I ran across this gentleman in Namibia. Here is where Namibia is on the globe. He lives and wanders around in his videos the town of Rundu. Here is where Rundu is in Namibia. He said something that struck like an unstruck bell in me, because he finally gave me words for structures that I have been wandering around in through history for thousands of years. And so I want to use his metaphor for what I'm going to talk about as bargain 1. And here's his metaphor.
When 2 elephants are fighting, it is always the grass that suffers the trampled. This is how the old saying goes.
When elephants fight, only the grass gets trampled. It's beautiful. I want to change that just a little bit. I want to say, when bull elephants fight, only the grass suffers. So using that metaphor of bull elephants, I want to talk about the past. I want to talk about a bargain that has been made for 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, has been 10,000 years. 4 years. 4 years. All right? And it is bull elephants. Now and then, a woman gets power of the bull elephant, but 99.99% of the time it is men, okay? So it is the bull elephant. And I want to define the bull elephant first. So the bull elephant is an emperor in China, is a Mughal prince in India, is a Shah in Persia, is a caliph in Arabia, is a king in Europe, or a king in Africa. It doesn't matter. Those are the bulls, okay? And there's been many, many of them alive all at once. The world has been full of bull elephants at any given time in history. And they all have the same characteristic. And the characteristic they have is they are insatiable. They are hungry all the time, and they have to eat the grass. The grass must provide for them, must provide sustenance, entertainment, rubies, diamonds, women. There is nothing that can satiate or fill up a bull elephant. And they look over the grasslands where all the grass, little blades, millions and millions of them, they look at each other, and now and then they start to fight. And as they do so, the grass is trampled. And so only the grass suffers. One of them will win, one of them will not win. And in the end, nothing changes for the grass. So with that metaphor in mind, I want to talk about the bargain of the bull elephant. And here it is. The bull elephant, like I said, is looking at the millions and millions of grass, blades of grass out there. It cannot keep track, nor can it control all the little blades of grass. So one day, somewhere, the person who was the bull elephant looked at the grass and selected out a few choice grasses. Let's call them the wheat. And the bargain that the bull elephant made was this: you, wheat, you're just grass. But if you wield the power of my bull elephant world and keep all that other grass in line feeding me, and let's just call all that other grass right now hay. If you could keep the hay in line, you can take a little bit from the hay too, because we're taking from them anyway. And you just have to make sure I'm fed. And then that way I could look out at all the other bull elephants and see what other grass I would like, because the grass is always greener somewhere else. So the wheat thought about this, and the wheat thought, this is really an awesome thing, right? Because at least I'm not the hay. So the wheat says, yeah, I'll do it. I will wield the power of the bull, and I will keep the hay in line. And I will take a little bit from the hay, and I will ensure that everything goes to the bull elephant. And that's the bargain, bargain one. It's been going on for 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, I don't even know, thousands of years. Now, the thing about this bargain is, it's between the bull elephant and the grass, but only the wheat. The grass that is the hay has nothing to say about it. And the hay is most of the blades of grass on this planet. And I want to say, whereas for thousands and thousands of years there have been thousands and thousands of bull elephants fighting each other, we have reached a point in our history where I count about 5 bull elephants. One of them is blustering and flapping his ears and kicking the dust in the grass. But nevertheless, there are 5 bull elephants. And we have a saying in the United States that many of those bull elephants now have their finger on the button. And in case you're not from the United States, or that's not a figure of speech you have where you are, finger on the button means someone has the ability to let go nuclear weapons and incinerate the grass, all of it, and decimate the living world. And if I can just speak to anyone who might be watching this, who thinks they are a bull elephant, there are only 5. And if you're not one of those 5, you're just grass. So that's bargain one. Bargain one, the bull elephant gives the wheat, which is just grass, the ability to execute the power of the bull, and the hay, the millions and millions and billions of little blades of grass that are out there, of which I am one. Yeah, over our history, those little blades had no say at all in this bargain. So I'm going to remind everyone who is in the United States and America right now that you are living in the home of the brave. Be brave.